Hello, my name is Kira. I'm a Danish MEP, so member of the European Parliament. I got elected when I was only 21. Today I'm 25. And I'm really excited to have the opportunity to share some of my views with you. I think it's very inspiring that you're fighting for having more young people involved in politics in Japan, and I hope to one day to be able to join you and also see a lot of you in national offices. So what I plan is to say a bit about how I got into youth politics and politics in the end, and also share my thoughts on how we can get more young people engaged. So my journey into politics started when I was 15 or 16, where I joined a youth party, but I was just like an ordinary young person being engaged in youth politics. Then when we had the European election, my youth party needed to put forward a candidate. What we do is that the young person or the young candidate is always number 5 on the list of the party, which is, I think, is a really great way of ensuring that young people get ahead also in the list. We see it also in some European countries that parties try and ensure that the young candidate is number 4, number 5, to ensure a diverse list. So I think this is something that we still need to push for, that all parties in the world are doing. But I ended up being number 4 on the list. And then by coincidence, I kind of fell into politics. My party got an extra seat in the European Parliament. And then actually the one who was supposed to get it was an old man who was a member of the national parliament, but he wanted to stay in national politics, and then I had to jump in and take the seat. I think it's been very exciting. It also meant I had to drop out of university, but now I'm trying to get a bachelor a bit part-time. But that was kind of my way into politics. But I never thought about being like a politician. I thought the campaign work was the fun part, but sometimes things happen. But speaking a bit about like youth engagement and young people in politics in general, I think what we've seen in Denmark is that approximately like 7-8 years ago, we really did like an extra run on young candidates. So we had the local elections where 4 or 5 people under 35 was elected in Copenhagen, the municipality. And that was, I think, a big victory at that point, but even 4 or 5 isn't that much. But then we saw that they got great results, a lot of personal votes, a lot of young people voting for young candidates. And then later on, when we had the local election in 2021, we saw a big increase of young people and in the local assemblies. And now 1/4 of the representatives in Copenhagen is under 35. So I think that's really, really great, because Copenhagen, as all big capitals, is a young city. And then we make sure that the people who live in the city is also represented. But we see also, looking in the European countries, that youth engagement goes very much up and down. But I think making sure that young people can be on the list, and then also do like a Vote Youth or Vote Young campaign is really important, showcasing that, of course, even though young people have different opinions as well, we have some similar experiences. And I think it's very inspiring to see what you're doing and trying to change the election age of Japan. I really hope it succeeds. I think if you have to be 30 to run for office, that's really crazy, and it closes off a lot of voices in democracy. In Europe, in some countries, we are discussing actually lowering the voting age from 18 to 16. Maybe you can use that in your campaign, showcasing that some countries are even moving further. But I hope it really works for you, because having the young generation on board is so crucial. We face common challenges, climate change, an economy that's difficult to grasp, and where job opportunities for young people are decreasing. So making sure that young people are also represented by politicians is really important. And then I was also supposed to say a bit about what I do. So after I got elected, I think the European Parliament is overall a good place to be a young politician. Of course, you also meet prejudice, and I could imagine that that you meet as well, these discussions like, oh, young people are just too young or too inexperienced to be in politics, but I hope you will prove them wrong. I'm sure you will. Some of the work I've been dealing with in the European Parliament is in the area of equal pay, ensuring pay transparency in Europe. And right now I'm also negotiating EU's new anti-money laundering. So those, like the economic area and the gender aspect, is two of my focus points. So I hope you will have a great conference, and I wish you the best of luck both for this conference but also the future work, and I'm happy to engage with you, and you're very much welcome to reach out if you want support or extra ideas on how to do this. And I hope to see many of you in office very soon. Thank you.